What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's the Bears Variety Hour, back at again with another video. Today, we're doing another story time. On today's story time, this is going to be about greening out at school. Well, at least like right after school. Okay, so on this day, I was hanging out with, we'll call him Mike, because it makes life easier. So me and Mike, we were kicking it. I had gym class my 7th hour, which was my last class of the fucking day. And so, usually, like always, Mike would be down to skip with me. Steven wasn't always the most down to skip, and on this day, he wasn't. And so, on this day, me and Mike, we decided to go outside. And, like, my old school, to kind of paint a picture, like, there was these, like, so there was, like, the main school that was, like, up here. And then you go down these stairs, and then there's, like, these two baseball fields, like, right here, and there's, like, a path. And then in between the path, there's like, no, not in between the baseball fields, there's a path. And then like there's like this shed that holds a lot of equipment for the baseball fields. And right by that shed, there was this table, this red table. And me and Mike, we were skipping on this day. And so we decided, let's fucking go down there. Let's see what's down there. And we were walking by, and this guy, he looked exactly like Goblin. Like, if you ever watched fucking like a Goblin live stream or one of his like webcam videos, I swear on everything, this guy looked like Goblin. He was like this like kind of shorter, a little bit chubbier white guy. And this dude was just stocked with all the shit. So, like, me and Mike, we start talking to him. This guy's mom was, like, a nurse or something, and he lived around there. But we had never seen him before. Not even once. This guy was new. He never went to our school. We never seen this guy once after this. Low-key, we should have got his number so he could have plugged to us. But this was, like, 5 years ago. So, like, what can you do, you know? So we talked to this guy, and he's talking about how he used like weed and stuff, and like he was talking about how he had this like dryer vape, and I kind of wanted to hit that. Low-key, I probably should have, but then he was talking about how he had dabs, and I took a dab before, and the first dab I ever took, I greened the fuck out. That was my first time greening out, and I greened the fuck out, and I kind of expected it to happen, so I try to be a little precautious. Like, so I believe the dude that looked like fucking Goblin, we'll just call him fucking Gob for short. So Gob was, he like heated up the goddamn he had like this nectar collector. I forget if it was plastic, not plastic, but silicone or glass. I think it was silicone. But so Mike, he takes his dab, and Mike was a little bit more seasoned veteran at this point. I was pretty newbie when it came to smoking. I just didn't have that much of a tolerance because I just didn't have enough weed to fucking build up that much of a tolerance. But so Mike, he takes his dab, and Mike's fucking chilling, dude. And I take mine, and low key, I kind of know what's gonna happen because it happened to be before, and my tolerance wasn't that crazy. But I try to take a smaller dab. Like, I try to let it cool down a little bit. I try to take a smaller dab, but I just started fucking dying. I started coughing a fucking lung, just constant, and like I started like walking away or whatever, fucking, and like right by the red like bench, there was a what's the word? Oh, there was like a bridge to go over this creek, and so I walk over this bridge to like, I don't know, I was trying to walk home or something. And I just said, fuck it. This seems like a comfortable enough spot. I'm sitting here, folks. And so I just sat down on this grass. And, like, at this point, this is a weird section where I was, like, hanging out with, like, Mike, Steven's lady, and, like, them. But also still kind of hanging out with this guy, what's a good name? We'll call him fucking Clay. Yeah, sure, Clay. And then Clay, and then what's the good name for this chick? Fucking Ashley. So Clay and Ashley, they like come up, and they were seniors at this point. Clay was this gay dude, low key kind of kind of creepy, cause I don't know, just the age difference was like nutty with me and this guy, but I don't know, he was really trying to go for it. No bueno. What's the word? No, yeah, so this guy Clay and fucking Ashley, they like come up or whatever, and they talk to me and fucking, and I don't know, you'll see whenever we post the Jaboobas podcast episodes, me and Steven really don't like Mike all that much. He's really annoying, and even then I didn't really like Mike, and fucking, so Clay and Ashley, they like come up to me and they're like, "Oh, are you all good?" I'm like, "Ah, yeah, I'm doing all good. I'm good." I'm just fucking dying. And like, I don't know what Mike was doing. I think maybe he went to go talk to that guy again or whatever. But like, I told fucking Clay and Ashley, I was like, "Yo, bro, just I don't want him over here. Tell him to fucking go. I don't want to talk to Mike, cause like, bro, he was so annoying, and like I was so fucking high. I didn't really want to deal with Michael and just being so fucking high, and so I eventually it gets to this point where Ashley's mom actually picks me up. It's really nice. Fucking Ashley calls up her mom, and her mom is fucking she was like a fucking mom of a senior chick, so like she'd been through this shit already, so she was like, fuck it, I'll take you home. And so she had like a towel ready to go, and fucking she drove me home, which is really sweet of her. And when I got home, shockingly, my mom really wasn't all that mad. She was just like, make sure this doesn't, well, she was obviously a little bit more stern. She was like, make sure this doesn't happen again. But I wasn't really grounded or anything. She just didn't want me greening out. But I took me a nice goddamn nap. Slept fucking good and well. And then, yeah, man, that was that. Probably fucking woke up, played some games. Yeah, dude. It's fucking Bears Variety Hour signing off. Deuces.